Okay, so they want us on this number 3, find the unknown angle measures. The unknown angle measures. So I'm supposed to find X, Y, and W. X, Y, and W. That's, this angle, this angle, this angle. Got to find those. And they're, notice that we have like 3 different triangles here, don't we? We got the triangle on the left, got the triangle on the right, and then we got the triangle in the middle. And you remember the key fact, the 3 angles in a triangle total 180 degrees. So for any triangle, the 3 angles have to total 180. All right. Now, can I find X? Is there a way that X is listed first? Can I find X right here? Not immediately. Really, I should start with Y or W, shouldn't I? Does everybody see that? Because the problem is if I start with that little triangle in the middle, and I go, well, that little triangle in the middle, those 3 angles have to make 180. That's true, but I don't know 2 of them. So you can't really solve anything when you have 2 things you don't know. So I can't really start with that little triangle in the middle because there's 2 things I don't know about that triangle. So that's not going to work. But I could look at this big one on the left. Let me kind of shade him in just to kind of highlight. This is where you got to kind of look at one thing at a time and kind of block the other parts out of your mind. Just kind of look at that triangle on the left. Do you just the one on the left? Pretend the other stuff's not even there. This one has 1, 2, 3 angles, doesn't it? See that triangle on the left? 3 angles. And so we can do the 180 thing and find Y. See how we only have one part we don't know for the big red triangle on the left? Just blocking the other stuff out of your mind, just looking only at that triangle, the red triangle. There's 3 angles and 1 angle is unknown. So we can solve for that. So we say, okay, let's do that. So Y will equal 180 minus the other 2, minus the 84, and minus the 69. So use your calculator there. I'm getting 27. So Y's got to be 27. Let me erase this now. Y's got to be 27. Good. Got Y. Now we can get X, can't we? Everybody see how we can get X now? Now we can look at the little triangle in the middle and we can find X. We can say, okay, X is going to be 180 minus the other. Now that we know the other 2 angles, now that we know Y, we can solve for X. Because the little triangle in the middle, same thing, the 180 thing. So let's do that. I'm getting 115. So we got X like that. And then last one is W. They want us to get W. And it's the same thing, isn't it? See it right here? I'm looking now at the triangle on the right, which has this angle, and this angle. So same deal. W is 180 minus the other 2, minus 126, minus 38, because those 3 angles in the yellow triangle on the right, just blocking everything else out of your mind, have to total 180. And I'm getting 16. So W has got to be 16. So there we go. We were able to solve for Y, then X, then W. We couldn't start with X. We couldn't start with this little triangle in the middle because there were 2 parts we didn't know. That wouldn't work. So we started with the triangle on the left, found y, right here, 180 minus the 84 and the 69. Then we went to the triangle in the middle, because at that point we had the y as 27. And then we could deal with the triangle in the middle and find x. And then the triangle on the right, we could find w, 180 minus the other two. So there we go.